Hey Mary, Matt with Carolina Coops here, and in this video we're going to go ahead and show you how to assemble your custom chicken coop. So before we begin, I just wanted to officially give you another thank you for purchasing this wonderful, huge monster chicken coop from us, and we're going to do everything we can in this video to make it as easy as possible for you to assemble it. So when you get your coop, it's going to be in a pallet, it's going to be crated, and kind of common sense, but I always like to mention, make sure you're just very careful taking it apart because it is going to be in a teepee. And as you take the walls, you kind of peel away the layers, make sure you do it evenly on both sides. And also on your crate will be stapled the bits that you'll need to, one, take the walls away from the crate and then assemble your coop. So just be careful taking that apart, but once you get the whole crate broken down, lay out all the walls so that you're leaning them up against your house, or laying them down on the ground. That way you can identify them real easily, and then you'll be able to match it up in this video. So when we get started here is go ahead and grab this is the number 2 square head bit, and it'll be in this package right here. There's actually 2 number 2 square head bits. Grab the long one, you won't need the short one. And then in that's going to be a Phillips head bit, which will show you what that's going to be for later. And then this other 1/4 inch nut driver, that's going to be for your metal roofing. So this will be in your kit, and the only thing you'll need is a screw gun. So go ahead and put your bit in the screw gun, and we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, what we're going to do is start with the back henhouse wall and the side henhouse wall. And the most important thing you'll have to do is just match up the pieces, just like how you see it in this video, but just as a little extra precaution to make sure you grab the right ones, is up in this pocket and on this corner here of each wall panel will be numbered, and all you're going to do is match it up. So the first one here is going to be called W1, and you're just going to slide this wall into this henhouse, and then once that's slid in, you're going to notice we're going to use a lot of these screws right here for all your pocket screw joinery. They're 2.5 inch zinc pocket screws, and just go ahead and get them ready, again with your drill bit and your screw gun, and let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so once you get this wall slid into this pocket here, make sure that you're level at this point right here, and then grab your zinc screws, and I like to start with the top screws and just work our way down. And once those 2 are in, that draws the wall tight. And then this is where it's going to be very helpful to have a person on the outside corner making sure everything flushes up on the outside. Once that corner is flush, you can go ahead and work on the rest of the screws. And then continue all the way down. There's going to be another pocket hole here, and right here. And then once you get all the way to this bottom board, it's hard to tell because it's all been painted, but this bottom board, everything that touches the ground is going to be pressure treated. So once you get to those bottom pocket holes, what I want you to do is switch over to the blue pocket screws. The same exact screws, except they are blue. It's called blue coat, and that is just there to protect the metal from corroding from the copper that's inside the pressure treated lumber. Other than that, go ahead and do the same thing. You ready? And that's it for your first corner. Okay, the next wall you're going to want to grab is the other side of the henhouse, and it's going to be the same exact process as the first corner you put together. So in this case, this is going to be W2 to W2. You're going to go ahead and slide it in. Once that's together, go ahead and grab your zinc screws. Same exact thing, start at the top. And then work your way down, the same exact thing, and remember 2 blue coat screws at the bottom. Okay, Mary, this is going to be probably the hardest part of the entire assembly, mainly because this wall, being that you got a 8-foot wide hen house, she's heavy, but we're gonna make it as easy as possible for you. So if you have 2 people, you definitely don't want 2 people. If you have 3, that's gonna be even better. If you have a 3rd person, go ahead and have them just hang on and support the weight in the middle, and then have a person on each side. And what we're gonna do, and what you'll see, is that we're gonna pick the hen house wall up. We're gonna go in as perpendicular as possible on both to these side walls as possible, and we're going to drop it down into the pockets that'll make the front of the hen house. And then the secret is, once you get up there, try to have it come down as even as possible so it doesn't get cockeyed on you and start to bind up. So, you ready? Come on towards me.
I'm going
down. Yeah, go down. There we go. There. Pretty much like that. I know we do it a lot, so we made it look easy, but that's basically the concept. Go straight in and come straight down as even as possible. And once that's in, we'll go ahead and start screwing in from the other side. Okay, once you got your front hen house wall seated down and sitting on this top plate, we can go ahead and start screwing in the inside. So take your zinc screws, and I like to start again up at the top. And once the top's in, go ahead and start working your way down on all the pocket holes. And then this is also another time where it's good to have an outside person making sure everything looks flush on the outside. And then let's continue your way down. And then there is one more pocket hole down here at the bottom underneath this cleat. And then all you're going to do is do the same exact thing here on the other side. And go ahead and work your way on down. Okay, after you get your front hen house wall on, now's a good time to grab these 3 bars right here called the floor supports. We've labeled them FS for floor support. And to make it easy to put them in, what I like to do is grab your zinc screws and go ahead and get them started in the holes. Don't have them come out yet, just get them started so they're there for you. And you're going to repeat this 2 more times after this one. So I'll show you this one. And there is no up or down to it. Again, these are just here to support the floor. And you're going to notice there's going to be 3 pockets along the bottom of the hen house wall, and then corresponding on the back hen house wall, and then the front wall. Either way. So what you want to do is we'll just put the middle one in here for you. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is put the floor supports in, just like this. Make sure it's flush to the top of the cleat. Go ahead and drive the screws in. And then do the same exact thing on the other side. And then repeat the same exact steps 2 more times with the other 2 floor supports. And those floor supports, once you get them, the screws started, are going to go in the 2 remaining slots here, going straight across here and straight across there. Okay, so that's what it should look like with your 3 floor supports in. Again, there's no right or wrong as far as up or down, just obviously lengthwise. And that's going to give excellent support to your floor, which we're about to put in. Okay, now another tricky part's going to be is putting the floor in. And it's really not so much tricky as, again, because your hen house is so big and this is high density polyethylene, it's going to be heavy. So it definitely takes 2 people to get this in. And because of the size and that we brought the back doors in, we have to go over through the top and instead of in through the back. So in order to do that, we're gonna have someone pick it up and slide it down in. So we'll go ahead and have, I'm not doing it, this guy is. He's gonna pick it up. And I'm gonna go ahead on the inside of the hen house. And what I'm gonna do is catch it. And give him support on the inside, come on. All right, take 3 here. We're gonna go ahead and do the floor again, try and get everything out of the way. So we'll go ahead and slide it in, come straight down, and just get it to catch those cleats. All right, hold on. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down, help it this way.
You alright?
Watch your fingers. We're good. That was easy. And there's your floor. Okay, Mary, there's your floor. The one thing I wanted to mention is there is no right or wrong as far as up or down. Just obviously you got to fit the rectangular shape to match up with your house, but there is no up or down with it. So again, it's very heavy, so just be careful. Slide it down nice and even, and so it doesn't bind up, and then drop it down on those cleats, and that's it for the floor of your hen house. Okay, now the next wall is going to be labeled W3 up here, and then all you're going to do is line it up with W1 and start right at the top with your zinc screws. And then one thing that can help you is having a person on the other side to help flush it up as you go down, but also that this wall, go ahead and slide out just a touch. I want to show you that this wall has already been assembled once, okay? So a little trick you can do is have the screw come out a little bit, and then just line that up with the existing hole, and then that's just guide you in. And then, once that's in, you're gonna work your way down. And as you work your way down, if you start to get off for whatever reason down there, don't worry about it. What you're concerned about is that you're flush on the outside at this point. So, and then again, just work your way down, flushing it up the best you can. Going back and forth, you alternate each side. That'll draw that wall nice and tight. And then when you get towards the bottom, again, it's pressure treated. Go ahead and switch to your blue coat screws and drive that in. Okay, same thing as W3, it's going to be W4, you'll match up the numbers up here, and just go ahead and start your screws, start at the top, and you go ahead and line it up with the existing hole. And you go ahead and work your way on down just like you did the other wall. All right, go ahead and work your way on down. And again, down at the bottom, switch to a blue coat.